as the spate of building collapse in Nigeria continues to grow, thereby generating concern among citizens and critical stakeholders. The Council for the Regulation of Engineering in Nigeria, COREN, has called on relevant authorities and Nigerians to hold corrupt officers of the Department of Development Control at both the federal and state levels responsible for most of the cases of building collapse in the country. Addressing newsmen on the position of COREN on the state of building collapse in the country after the Council's review meeting in Abuja on Tuesday, President of the Council, Engineer Ali Rabiu, said officers of the Department of Development Control are a major contributor to the cases of building collapse.
The development control officers largely contribute to the collapse of buildings in Nigeria. They should be held responsible for most of the collapses.
He urged the department at all levels to engage only qualified professionals as building approving officers, adding that the services of qualified consultants should also be used to complement the work of the department.
Test officers at the development control who have the responsibility of approving designs must be qualified. Development control must engage services of qualified consultants to assist in approving drawings and designs.
In addition to the unethical conduct of officers of the department, the communiqué presented by Engineer Rabiu also identify 11 other causes of building collapse in the country. Some of the causes identified include the use of non-professionals in building construction, non-verification of building designs, violation of construction procedures, the availability and use of substandard materials, lack of legislation and enforcement of the National Building Code and non-domestication of the National Building Code, among others. Proffering solution, the Council recommended 10 possible actions that should be taken in order to minimize the case of build collapse in the country. Among the recommendation is the urgent need for the government to establish a special court to prosecute violators of building regulations in the country.
For implementation and enforcement, it is recommended that the government should set up a construction court to handle cases of misconduct in the construction industry. The government should liaise with regulatory bodies in the built environment to set up a committee for the integrity test of buildings and structures which have been constructed for some time now. Also, to introduce functionality tests for buildings from 2 stories upward.
He said as regulatory bodies and association in the building sector, the onus is on them to sanitize the sector.
As regulatory bodies and associations of professionals in the built environment, we have a mandate to ensure sanity in the industry.
The rising cases of building collapse in the country has not only resulted in the damage of property, but it has also caused avoidable loss of lives. And this review meeting is sequel the latest case of collapse, which occurred in Lagos, wherein rescue authorities were able to save all the 9 victims that were trapped in the building. At this point, Nigerians are eager to know how far these recommendations by COREN will change the current state of things.